YouTube, I don't know where y'all at, but let me tell y'all, it's done got back hot where we are today. It's hot yesterday, it's hot today, and it's gonna be hot tomorrow. But speaking of hot, guess who was hot yesterday? 38 hot. That was me. I went to Toyota for my 30,000 mile service. Yes, I've had this car a year and a half, and I done put 30,000 miles on this bad boy. I be rolling. But anyways, my appointment was at 10:30. I showed up at 10. I needed an oil change. And then at my 25,000 mile service, they recommended me replacing my front two tires because they just put cheap tires on here. It, wasn't no Michelin or no Goodyear or whatever. So they recommended me go ahead and replacing those because matter of fact too, at my 25,000 mile service, I actually had a bulge on the back passenger tire. So they replaced both of those because they were covered under warranty. But anyways, I check in, the CSR, she comes out. She checks me in. I told her I'm here for my 30,000 mile maintenance and I need to replace the two tires. And she goes, oh, well, since you're here, we recommend that you do a engine oil fluid flush something. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Because y'all got to realize, I've had the other car I had, that white car, that Mitsubishi Galant I had it for years. I took care of it. Or whatever. And so that's what I plan on doing with this car. So anything they recommend me do, I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna more than likely do it. But anyways, did that, whatever, got me checked in. So I go in the lobby. It's about 10:30 now, officially my appointment time or whatever. So luckily I brought my laptop. I'm doing some work or whatever. 11:30 pass, 12:30 pass, 1:30 pass, and I'm like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute, come on now, that engine fluid flush, does it take that long? Like, I understand it was like a lot of people there and they're trying to get people in and out, but it was people there that got there after me and left before I did. And so I'm just like, what's going on? I'm not understanding. So about 2:15, I go up to the desk and I was just like, hey, just kind of checking on things and see, is everything okay? And she's just like, oh yeah. We're mounting your tires now. Pause. Let me back up. Y'all, I done cracked my darn windshield. My windshield is cracked. That's a big piece of the puzzle. So when I checked in, I'm gonna back up, y'all. When I checked in, I told her that I just found a crack in my windshield. I don't know when it happened. All I know is I went to the car wash Saturday, and Sunday, when I was getting ready to go to church, I noticed a crack in my windshield. So I don't know if it happened at the car wash or if it happened already and the car wash made it worse. I don't know. And she was just like, oh yeah, we got a tech on site that can fix that. If you want the little epoxy on it, we have a tech on site that can do that. I'm like, okay, cool, And she was just like, there may be cars in front of you. We may have to squeeze you in. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So that's why when I was waiting, I'm like, okay, let me keep my cool because they may be trying to squeeze me in because I didn't initially come for the window service. I initially came for my oil change and the tires. So that's why I wasn't sweating it. But anyways, 2:15, I go up there. I was like, hey, is everything going okay? It's I've been here for a minute now. I've been here since 10, technically. I've been on site since 10. And she was just like, oh yeah, we're just waiting to mount your tires. She's just like, your oil change and stuff has been done. We're just waiting on the tires. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was just like, in the window? And she's just like, oh yeah, it was cars ahead of you. He already had 5 cars. We weren't able to get you in for to fix your window. She's like, you'll have to schedule another appointment for that. So I was like, okay. She's just like, yeah, I plan on getting you out of here by 3. Excuse me? Excuse me, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, I done been here since 10. Woo! Okay. Anyways, I go sit back down. Pill on my phone a little bit, work on the computer a little bit. She didn't come get me until 3:45. They didn't come get me till 3:45. And so I just asked, I'm like, hey, is that engine fluid flush? I was like, is that an extensive process? Is that a time-consuming process? And she was just like, no, we was done with all that other stuff. We was just waiting on your tire. She's like, we only had one tire machine working, and that's what we was working with. And I was like, I've been here since 10. I mean, it's literally going on 4 o'clock. I mean, she's just like, yeah, I know. I mean, just no regards, no apologies. I'm just like, bruh. And the only reason I'm still going to this dealership is because of the warranty. I'm still getting free oil changes and free tire rotations because of my warranty, because I bought the car brand new. But when I tell you, I was so mad, like literally 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock at a dealership, waiting on an oil change and 2 tires, and I didn't even fix my window. But yeah, bruh. Like, going through stuff like this, it's like, do I need a Tesla? Do I need an electric car? Listen, no. I need to move to the city where there's buses and subways and trains. I just need to hop on the bus. I just need to hop on the bus, and that'll eliminate any car issues that I will have. I'm already paying an arm and a leg for car payment, and then I got to, yeah. But yeah, that is my rant. I know I hadn't did a rant in a long time, but listen. I was mad. I had to go home and take a double dose of my blood pressure medicine. That's how mad I was when I left that dealership yesterday, because that was literally all day, an all day thing for an oil change and 2 tires.